You're not imposing, really. You're welcome to hang out until your heater's fixed, whenever that is. It's fine. Hell, you can just go grab your favorite pillow from your place next door and crash here if you want. I don't have work tomorrow or anything. It's fine, really. Really. Please stop. You'll make me think you don't like this place, which, is basically exactly the same as yours. Yes, I'm sure. Really. Here. It's hot chocolate. Just take it. You looked cold. I thought the blanket might not work fast enough. You should have really come over earlier if you were that cold. Did I say something wrong? Oh, no, this isn't one-sided at all. It's cool we've done stuff for each other and gotten to know each other. Oh, no, you don't have to keep score here. That's not what... If you really want to talk about stuff I've done for you because it will make you feel better, then I guess, sure? Oh, when I first met you, when you were moving in. Yeah, I saw you were trying to move all that heavy crap up the stairs by yourself. And as I recall, you told me your friend who was going to help you had an emergency and couldn't come or something. It seemed like you either would throw your back out getting it all moved or just not finish and have your stuff stolen. That was no big deal, though. We got it done in a couple hours. Sure. By the parking lot? Oh, when you collapsed. Oh, geez, that was scary. I had a moment of panic when I found you. I was super glad you were still semi-responsive. Just dehydration layered with exhaustion, right? Yeah, I did carry you to the clinic down the street. It wasn't far, no big deal. I didn't want to call an ambulance and saddle you with thousands of dollars of BS for a fancy van ride. I was just happy you were okay. Well, sure. I mean, I had to stay there until they either sent you home or to a hospital, right? I couldn't just ditch you there. That'd be a jerk thing. That's not even something you should thank me for. Come on. I'd like to think anyone should expect medical help from everyone. Yeah, well, coming to help with your car was a little trip, sure, but it was just a loose battery cable. I'm sure you would have paid a fortune for a tow and had to wait a day for some creepy mechanic to tell you that you needed a new transmission or something. I think it was worth an hour or two. All I did was reattach a wire, and you were basically in tears because you couldn't get help because it was late, and you couldn't reach any friends. Was I going to just leave you on the side of the road alone in the middle of nowhere? You made an awesome dinner to thank me anyway. I'd have had to go to a nice restaurant for something that good. I think I owe you for that one. Don't worry about it, really. Oh, there's more. Okay. Come on, I love putting IKEA stuff together. You did me a favor. Yes, totally. Don't mention it. No. You've thanked me for fixing that laptop like 50 times now. It was just a bad memory module, and I had that older one just sitting in my closet. We've covered this at length. I'm always happy to reuse stuff versus recycle. I'm glad it got put to use. Hey, are you still using that laptop? Wow, cool. Oh, yeah, when your grandpa passed. Yeah, you were an understandable mess. I didn't do anything, though. I mean, a literal shoulder to cry on was just the least I could do. And I hadn't eaten yet anyway. I just made sure you got some food, too. Oh, I'm glad you appreciated it. Door? Oh, your bathroom door. I forgot we even did that. The maintenance guy would have gotten that fixed the next day anyway. Well, sure, you needed a working bathroom door for guests, but all I did was stick some toothpicks in the stripped holes so the screws would have something to grip. You even provided the toothpicks. Really now, come on. No, stop. Look, all those things were just crappy stuff that happened. You should be able to lean on people for when bad stuff happens. That's how community should work. And, well, that's how friends should work. I hadn't really thought about it because you've always been my nice neighbor, but I guess we are friends, aren't we? I was never particularly big on defining relationships. I'm just rambling, don't. Oh, yeah, thanks, friend. Still? Please don't. I don't view it as you owing me at all. If anything, I'm in your debt. Of course. How are you so unaware of all the things you do for me? Things you go out of your way to do. Well, come on. That first week you moved in, you saw me eating super cheap takeout and ramen a lot because I just got out of college like 3 months before and was still looking for a decent job, and you just dropped off a bunch of portioned meals I could heat up. That was completely new to me, and you had been doing that for years already. And talking about how you did that taught me about meal prep and getting good cheap food instead of just cheap food, and that was huge. And, the movie night. You noticed I looked off that day when my friend moved away and decided to perk me up with a Lord of the Rings marathon that ended up spanning 3 nights. And you hadn't even seen them before, and you seemed genuinely interested and invested, and you are a closeted fan now. Oh, don't you deny that. Well, I saw that One Ring replica on the little stand in your office when I was over last month. Yeah, I gotcha. And you helped me polish my resume and cover letter for the job that I have now. And I honestly think you landed that job for me and helped me keep my ability to remain independent. That was clutch. And again, I didn't even ask for help. You just offered and wouldn't accept no. And you've just done so many little, unprompted, nice things. And you're just always positive and helpful, and you make my days better. I mean, you're an amazing friend, really. It feels like you're looking out for me. So, don't worry about it, okay? Because if we start lining up contributions, I'm going to end up your indentured servant. My face is red? It's probably just a little warm in here. I turned up the heat a couple degrees to warm you back up. Speaking of which, you finally seem warmer now. You're not all huddled up in that blanket anymore. How are you feeling? What? Do I like you? That's kind of direct and out of nowhere. I guess I'm busted, huh? Uh, well, you're just so put together and organized and always have such a good perspective on everything. And I just got out of school like half a year ago, and that with where we are in our lives, I just feel a little intimidated by you. Almost like I'm a kid. And I really don't like that. So I knew it would never be worth mentioning. So it's not a big deal. I made my peace a long time ago. Please don't feel weirded out. You're still welcome to stay. I I don't understand. How can you possibly feel the same way? Well, maybe the things I've helped you with are more serious, but they don't demonstrate the thoughtfulness of what you do for me. You're in another league here. And you do those things because that's you. And you're a compassionate and caring person. It's honestly beautiful. You're interested in me? I just never considered the possibility. Between you being a few years older and you doing all these little things for me, you almost acted like a big sister or something. Ah, a dependable big brother? I. No way. Yeah. Well, maybe we both didn't give ourselves enough credit. So our age difference doesn't bother you? Oh, me? Well, let me show you. Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm kind of speechless. Epic. Are you warm now? Because I think some cuddling might work pretty well for warmth. Or, even if you are already warm.